So all of the content in our training course is delivered through the learning modules. Let me take a minute in this video to show you some basic navigation of the learning modules tools and how we use them in this course. So once you've marked reviewed the stuff and get started here, you'll have access to the learning modules folder. I'm going to go ahead and open that learning modules folder. The first one you'll see is module 1. Once you've completed the assignment, discussion, and quiz in module 1, then you get access to module 2. Basically, I'm going to module 1 and open up a learning module so you can see what it looks like. You're given the table of contents on the left, and you can use these links to move through the different pages that are included in that learning module. Most of it is content pages, so you'll click on it and you'll see content, you'll see text and images displayed here. Other links take you to, for example, the Module 1 quiz. So you can click to launch the quiz. You can click through to the discussion boards or to the assignment that are included for Module 1. That's why we tell you that the modules really guide you through all the activities of the course, because they include not only the content, but the pre-assessment, the quiz, the discussion board, and the assignment for the module. So you can get through that information using the table of contents. You might need to hide your course menu. You can do that with your little arrow button here, which allows you to get more viewing space on your screen. So you can just, one click will bring the course menu back. So you can see how that gives you a little bit more viewing area by hiding the course menu. You can also make the table of contents minimized and expand it. So see these three buttons towards the top of the table of contents. You can minimize it so that that expands your viewing area, and then you can open it back up again. You can also maximize the table of contents if you want that to be wider. This third button moves your table of contents to the bottom. So you can see when you click on this arrow button, your table of contents goes to the very bottom of the screen. So if you accidentally click that, you may find it at the bottom here. You can move it back up by clicking your arrow button again, and it pulls your table of contents back to the top, to the left top area of the screen. So just be aware, some accidental clicking around this area and you can easily lose your table of contents and feel kind of trapped. So look for those three buttons and that'll help you navigate the table of contents. You can click through the links, the individual links themselves. You can also click through the paging buttons of the table of contents. Now, as the test student here in this course, I've already completed the Module 1 quiz, the discussion board, and the assignment. And that's why I already had access to Module 2. There's something different about Module 2 in that for each of the pages, you need to click on the Mark Reviewed button. So each of the pages at the very bottom, you'll see this Mark Reviewed. That's what opens up the next page of the module. So you'll see now after overview, I can take the pre-assessment. I've also got access to the accreditation guidelines. Once I've read through the accreditation guidelines, I scroll to the bottom and I click on Mark Reviewed. Same for now I have access to academic integrity. I can click through to the bottom, I read through the academic integrity content. At the very bottom I have Mark Reviewed. So you can see how this works for each of the pages in Module 2. Module 2 is the only one that requires you to mark reviewed each individual page. So just beware that that's going to be a requirement in Module 2 to scroll to the bottom, hit mark reviewed in order to get to the next page of the module. And again, once you finish the assignment, discussion board, and quiz in Module 2, then you get access to the Module 3 materials. You can get back to the Learning Modules folder by using the breadcrumb icons, the breadcrumb links at the top of the page. You can also use the menu link in your course menu on the left. Either way will take you back to the Learning Modules folder. If you ever have access to a Learning Modules folder, but when you open it, it says there's no content in the folder, then that means that your browser cache needs to be cleared. What you'll see, and here's a link to our tutorial on how to do that. If you're finding empty learning modules, we see it happen occasionally in Google Chrome, be sure that you clear your Google Chrome browser cache. And this tutorial will walk you through that. Once you clear the cache, you'll have to log out, log back in, and when you access that learning module, the content will be available to you. So there's 10 modules total, and you'll see them all appear on this page as you complete the required activities to get access to each of the individual modules.